Oh my goodness. They changed all these like things. Now I have like two. Oh my goodness, this is nuts. Hello, my friends. Hang on, I gotta see if I can move forward. Can I move forward? Whoa, what a morning. Gosh, the lighting here is awful. It's like so dark. I tried to like do something, but nothing's working. So yeah, it's dark. Hello, my friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in internet land. Welcome to a No Makeup Monday. If you're here looking for stamping and cards and all good things crafting, you're in the wrong place. I'm just kidding. This is No Makeup Monday. This is where we get together ideally every Monday around this time and we chit chat, we visit, we hang out, we just check in with each other. So yes, if you only want crafting stuff, go to our Thursday lives. We do those and they're also recorded. But this is just where we sit back, relax, have our Diet Coke or whatever we drink and hang out. So hi, Rochelle. Hi, Marianne. Hi, Ivy in Hawaii. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Danielle. Hi, Francis in Kansas. Hi, BJ Clark in Oregon. Hi, Lexi in Minnesota. Hi, Jules in Germany. Hi, Melissa. Good morning. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Debbie Ann. She's going to be listening because she's driving back to Wisconsin after visiting the grandbaby. Hi, Danielle. She says, I have a couple of your reverse corner rectangles, but I need reverse corner squares. Do we not have reverse corner squares? That sounds like a crime. How could we not have that? My goodness gracious, I'm writing it down right now. What in the world? That sounds like hello. How can we not have that? Thank you. That Danielle, you're a genius. I don't know how we don't have that. Hi, Dawn. Good morning. Hi, Stephanie in Oceanside. Hi, Shelby in Ventura. Hi, Valerie. It's snowing in Tennessee, she said. Wow. Hi, Anne. Hi, Arlette in Oregon. Hi, Julie. Oh, she got the day off today. Do you have the day off tomorrow too? Hi, Debbie. Good morning. Hi, Jane in Michigan. Hi, Arlette in Washington. Hi, Wendy. Hi, oh, I already said Valerie. Hi. Wow. So let's see. First of all, got into the shower late this morning, so I've been running kind of like a crazy person. But hi, Barbara. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Ross in snowy Indiana. I am going to do something that I hope it doesn't make you as sick as it's going to make me. Got out of the shower this morning. That is not true. I was getting into the shower this morning, and I found this on the ground. Can you see it? Can you see it? I bet you can guess what this is. You guys, hi, Cheryl. Hi. Oh, bummer. Julie doesn't have tomorrow. Can you even guess what? Oh, my goodness. It's the one thing. I'm going to tape it to my monitor so I don't lose it. It is, oh, my goodness. How many more is she going to lose? One day, if you remember, I found 3 in one day. I seriously cannot handle. Okay, are you saying hi? Come here, Bubba. Come here. Uppy? Hang on, we got it. Okay, come here. No, oh, see, then we play this little game. Come here. Come, honey bear, come. They want to say hi to you. Honey bear. She's so naughty. She is doing better, actually, though. But we've been playing catch all. I mean, we've been playing tag all morning, so she thinks we're still playing tag. We're not playing tag anymore. So yeah, that was a baby tooth. How many more? Oh, Ruth Debbie, it was a baby tooth. How many more is she gonna lose? Like, if you look in her mouth, there's like gums. It's all like she's missing teeth now. And it was a weird place for her to lose it in my bathroom. Hi, Carlon. Hello. Bright forever. It was a baby. It was a puppy tooth molar. And I have a thing about teeth. Oh, now she's like, you guys, can you see her? Say hi, honey bear. Say hi. Say hi. They can see you. They can see you. Give me 5. Watch. If you do this, if you put your hand like that, they always put their hand on top. Can you do this one? Put your head in there. You're not going to? You don't know what that means, huh? Come here, Bubba. I call her Bubba a lot, you guys. It's kind of silly. Come here. Come here. Mama give you love. Oh, she thinks we're playing tag still. Benny says, have you ever thought about making velvet paper? Interesting. Actually, not necessarily velvet, but interesting. Because actually I was thinking of something else that's similar to velvet, so I'll have to like re-look into that. But Russ says she's losing her puppy teeth and will be getting her adult teeth. Yeah. Oh, get ready for more teething? How can we get more teething? We have so much. Okay, now you guys, this dog is getting a little too big. She is 13 pounds. She weighs herself on my scale, you guys. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Say good morning. Oh my gosh. She's, look at the baby. Look at the baby. I know. Well, she likes to sit on my chair with me, but then she likes to type on the keyboard, and that's not a good thing. I think Ken's desk is messier than mine today. Can you say hi to everybody? Hi, everybody. My name is Honey Bear, and I'm a naughty doggy. But at least she doesn't have the sharp teeth anymore. Like the teeth that she has now aren't as sharp. Cheryl Ann says, I saw you on the internet talking about magnetic or storage. I didn't see it on your website. Cheryl Ann, search magnet on our website and it'll pop up. It'll pop up. Let's see. Or the Stamps of Life just DM'd you, it says, because you said one of the magic words. So on our reels, if you post a comment, it'll send you like a message to tell you where it is or it's supposed to. It should be working now. And so you said the word magnet, so boom, it's going to send you a DM. It should send you the right one though. She's not a Cavapoo. She is a mini golden doodle. Ha ha ha. Yeah, see, she's laughing because I don't think she's a mini. What do you think? Do you think you're a mini? She's 13 pounds, but she's only 5 months. So I don't know. But her hair is luscious. She's never had a body haircut. She has never. She's I want you to feel okay. I don't know what that means. She has never had a haircut on her body, but her hair. Did you see? Oh yeah, Susan, I'll talk about that. But did you see how yummy her hair is? I brush her like every other night, and she's doing much better with the brushing. We use a wet brush for humans, but oh, look at that picture. We should have our pictures taken together, huh? Because we're so cute, huh? I love you. I love you. Let me just say, if you have lost a pet, like, so, I lost Cookie 2 years ago now, and I was heartbroken for a long time. But let me just tell you, and I know people told me to do this and I didn't believe them. I just, yes, Julie, give me one more second. When we got her, it honestly, honest to goodness, she glued my heart back together. She healed my broken heart from losing Cookie. Now, I still miss Cookie and I still love Cookie, but let me just tell you, first of all, having a puppy keeps you busier than anything in the world. But my heart is healed. And I have a family member who lost a dog before we lost Cookie. And I'm trying to convince her to get one because I'm just telling you, my heart is back to almost normal. You know what I mean? It's serious. What do we feed her? We feed her it's what the breeder recommended. It's it's just a dry food. It's like a kibble, which is kind of handy, right? And it's by Pawtree, Pawtree. They have like a website. We bought like 30 pounds of it, and we've had her like 3 months, 2 months now. We're on the second bag. So it lasts a long time, and it's sold in 10-pound bags. So it's going to last a long time. It's really little. Let me see if I can find one. It's really little. Oh, hang on. Ooh, hang on. I gotcha. Oh, maybe she'll want to eat some too. It's really little. This is what it looks like. And she does really well. This is what the breeder fed her, so she's used to it. She likes it. Of course, she has lick mats where she gets peanut butter and stuff like that. Susan says she's a 4-pound Chihuahua. 4 pounds is so little. Jane says love the Bucky shirt. Yes, isn't it awesome? Somebody gave me the Bucky shirt. Jane, was it you? I feel bad that I don't remember. I always hate when I don't remember. Does she eat right away or graze? Oh, honestly, you guys, I am a big fan of just leaving the food out. I know that's probably not the normal thing to do, but like right now she ate all that food, but it's out right now. She won't go eat it. Like she loves to we have like a one of those mats where you have to dig for it and stuff. I don't know what they're called, but she loves that when you put her food in it. Her food will be sitting right here. And if you take a handful of that and put it in one of her that's what it's called, snuffle mat, she'll eat it in her snuffle mat. But she doesn't eat it when she's sitting in her bowl. She's bored with that. But when we put it in any little treats, or we give it to her as like a reward for doing something, she. Oh no, sorry, the dog hit the keyboard. But she. Oh, Julie got the Bucky. Thank you, love. Thank you. I need to write that on the tag. Is there a tag? I usually take the tags out because I have an issue with tags. Julie gave me the Buckies. Thank you. I love it. I love it. Julie said, I heard Doodles graze and ours does that too. Yeah, I'm a big fan of having food out all the time. We did that always with Cookie too. I just feel like that way, if they're hungry, they can eat. I have an issue though with, I don't want my animals to ever be hungry or have to go potty and not be able to go potty. Because I guess those are issues for me too. If there's not a bathroom available, I get nervous for me. So I feel like I'm the same. I'm not, hi Gail. I'm not necessarily saying that's the best way to do it. It's working for us, and she doesn't overeat. She's really good. Andy says she's always had cats and dogs that graze. Yeah, it seems mean to withhold it, Andy says, but I know there's sometimes good reason. Yeah, and I know some dogs just like about it, or they'll overeat. Lemon, my parents' dog. But I'm just like, I just want them to be happy. So yeah. Rhoda says, oh my goodness, I must have Monday typing figures, mutts, not must or mugs. Let's see. So let me tell you, there was a couple questions regarding Tiffany. And I feel like there was one other question I missed. But Rachel said I had anxiety after she put her dog down and waited 2 years before I adopted mine. Doctor said, go get a dog. Yes. Okay. Seriously, Buster's now 6, now in 5 when we got him. Let me just tell you. Oh, Stephanie Katie wants me to tell you, please support me, Stephanie. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, love. Thank you for always saying that. Yes, I was, I always acknowledge that I suffer from depression and anxiety, and ADHD, which is fun, but, which is they're kind of whatever. But I am just telling you, having this little creature in my life has brought my everyday mood, even though I take medication, it's brought my everyday mood from here to like here all day long, because it gives me something to think about. So I don't have time to think about other things. And it also, she's just a love. She's just a love. I mean, all pets are like that. I'm telling you, I think God gave us pets for that reason, because how can you be sad how can you be depressed when you have this in your life, right? So, and I love her breeder. Her breeder's awesome. So, but let me just tell you, yes, dogs and kitty cats and any animal probably would always be a good thing. Yeah. So Tiffany finally got a hold of her. So if you didn't know, last Thursday we were going to do this big live and talk about stuff. And let me just tell you, Tiffany didn't show up. And we texted her, we called her while we were doing the live. No answer. Shelly says depression is debilitating. It is, my love. It is. And that's why you need to get help somewhere and everywhere, right? Especially even just being in our group helps, right? Because it can bring you up. So yes, most definitely. Actually, yeah, I had interesting. I'll talk about Tiffany in a second. I had an issue we're going through some stuff, and just extended family issues. And I was having a rough day on Saturday. And so Ken went to church because he had men's group, and then he came home, and the boys had something to do, so we didn't get to see the boys or the baby. And so I was just kind of sitting on the couch, and Ken's like, so let's go do something. Like he knows like try to pull me out of it. So he's like, okay, call your parents. Let's go to dinner with your parents. So that definitely helped. But sometimes you just and sometimes it's for you, people that don't suffer from depression think that just be happy, right? And you're like, gosh, if it was just that easy. Sometimes it has nothing to do with anything. It's just how you are. Everything in your life could be bubblegum and roses, right? And it still doesn't necessarily mean you're not going to necessarily be depressed. So depressed is not sadness. It's something different. It's an internal thing. It's not necessarily situational. So yeah, just saying. I take Wellbutrin. I always like to be honest and upfront. I take Wellbutrin, and my doctor and I have found a milligram. I don't know what I'm trying to say. A milligram that works for me 98% of the time. Sometimes I have lower days, but it does help considerably. My only regret about the medication I'm on is that I did not start it sooner. I wish I would have started it when my kids were little. It would have helped us all a lot, a lot. But now I'm much more even keel. I don't have the really low low. So just saying. Okay. Kelly says, I suffer from PTSD and anxiety and depression, and I love chatting with everyone. It gives me something to look forward to. Absolutely, Kelly. Absolutely. And it gives me something to look forward to, like on these Mondays and Thursdays. And Friday, we're doing a Friday live for the card kit reveal. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Barbie. Good morning. Hi, Yvonne in the Inland Empire. Rhoda says, this time of year, depression hits harder. Yes, and that's true, too. For the holidays, because it's not light as much outside anymore. It gets darker way sooner. Ugh. Yeah, not good. Arlette says she takes Wellbutrin and Abilify, I don't know, together, and it makes a big difference. Good. Wellbutrin, Rhoda said, made her sweat so much. Yeah, so each one has their own. I was on Prozac for a couple years, and I started to gain like serious amounts of weight. And so my doctor's like, you know what, we got to find something better. Well, Butrin, the first like 3 or 4 weeks I was on it, my heart would go like this all the time, like I would lay down and I could feel it beating. It was really weird. But once I got past that, I'm do much better on it. However, I do get a dry mouth a lot, and that could actually be the Adderall they put me on. Ruth Davy says, I got my Die Hard set, but not my folded pine cone. Yeah, you should be getting it soon, but sometimes, they just kind of take the long road. But yeah, if you don't get it by like the 15th, Ruth Debbie, send Faylene an email. Shirley's on Celexa. I don't know if I've tried that one. Friday is Shirley's youngest daughter's birthday. Yay! Yeah, so they all have, yes, Gloria, card kit reveal on Friday. I beat you to it this time, didn't I? She always reminds me. So yeah. But I know a lot of people are like, medicine, you don't need that. I'll be honest with you, it's a chemical imbalance in my body. God invented medicine to help us, right? I know when I first thought about taking medicine for the depression, I know Ken had a problem with it for a while. He's like, no, you just need to pray more. And I'm like, dude, if I could pray myself out of this, I would. That's not how it works. So yeah, if you've never suffered from depression, you can't probably have a hard time understanding depression because it's not necessarily a sadness. So yeah, okay. Let's see. So Shirley says she's on Celexa and Adderall. Yeah. I'm on, Ruth Day says I'm on Citalopram with a booster. Interesting. Okay, Tiffany, let's talk about Tiff. So, yeah, Tiffany ditched us on Thursday where she was supposed to be with us on the live. And I don't know what happened. No, I do know what happened. She called me later and she's like, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. She's like, I'm sitting on the couch with Park. We're watching a movie. Totally forgot. Now, I'll be honest with you. I was actually a little delighted at that because, number one, nothing was wrong. That was good. But number two, Tiffany is the most organized human being you will ever meet in your life. She has it dialed in. Stephanie, on the other hand, doesn't, right? Stephanie's all over the place. And it is so nice that she forgot because it's like, good. It made me a little happy. So she will be on this Thursday and we're just going to reschedule it all. I'm just so thankful that there was no issues. Shelly takes them for panic attacks. Yeah, I get it. I get it, love. Ruth Debbie says, I think people who judge on taking mental health meds don't understand what we are going through. That is so true. And also, yeah, it really is true. And I know some people that don't understand are like, oh my gosh, you're on so many medications. It's like, you know what? Nowadays, to get through life, sometimes you need to be. This world is an insane place. That's why I don't read the real newspaper very often. I do read the headlines, and then if it really interests me, I'll skim the newspaper. But I never, ever, ever watch the news. Ever. Like ever watch the news. I go on a walk and I have a neighbor that's a little older than me. They have when I go for a walk, I can hear their TV on the news every single time I walk by. Okay, that alone would drive me to an early grave because they want you to be scared on the news. They want you to worry. They want you to go, oh no, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. Because that way you'll keep watching them. And then they get advertiser dollars. It's all about the money, right? Never do I watch the news. Ever do I watch the news. Because you know what? I need to keep my mood steady. If I were to watch the news, even on medication, my mood would be down here. Remember when we had in California, there was like supposedly a tsunami warning, remember? And we were all just laughing because we don't have tsunamis in California. And I mean, we weren't laughing, but we're like, yeah, right. Okay, whatever. My aunt in Montana calls me in a panic that I'm going to die. And she's like, Stephanie, there's a tsunami warning. I don't know how close you live to the ocean, but you got to get inland. You have to get inland. I'm like, Aunt Gail, I think the waves ended up being like 2 foot bigger than normal. She was in a panic in Montana. And I'm like, Aunt Gail, stop watching the news. Don't watch that crap. Okay? Just don't watch it. I guarantee you your life will be 1,000 times better if you do not watch the news. Done. I said it. Who said that? Kelly says, my husband comes home and immediately puts on the news channels. I have to leave the room. Yeah. Exactly. Kathleen says, I read what I want on my phone. Agree. Yes. C Beach says, agree. I stopped the toxic news and stopped reading newspapers as well. Kimberly says, I know someone that watches the same news channel every day, all day. I cannot do that. Yeah. Like, why would you do that? Right? First of all, I understand. And let me back up just a tiny bit. I do like to know what's happening in the world. I don't put my head in the sand and ignore the world. Right? But I do not watch the news. If I want to learn about something, I will go read about it because they can't scare you as much in print as they can on camera. On camera, oh no, I think I just felt the sky fall. Oh no, you know what I mean? Like if you read that, the sky is falling, you go, yeah, right. It's easier to interpret. So I'm just saying. Debbie says, I'm loving the social media campaigns that you're doing. Are you noticing an increase in sales as a result? I have not necessarily. Some people are learning about us, but it's not necessarily translating into sales, Debbie. It's really weird. I think it might take time. You know how some people, when you're new to a brand, you have to see it like X amount of times before you really start seeing it. You know what I mean? So I think so. Gail says her family in the Philippines was worried when they heard about the tsunami. Right? Hi, Jeffrey. He says it's 42 and wet day in New Hampshire. Stephanie says researching the subject yourself is empowering. That is so true. So true. Anne says I stopped watching the news in 2020. Right? I know. It's so much better. Life is so much better. Okay, so Tiff will be here on Thursday. So funny. But yeah, it was funny. I can't show you this, but I can show you this. I can just show you the box. So I got some samples in the other day from one of the factories. This is something I'm taking on HSN in January. I'm so incredibly excited. I wish I had our sticker on it, but I can't get everything. Kelly says, I used to do advertising when I worked as a part-time part of my job, and supposedly people have to see you like 3 or 4 times before they remember and become interested. Thank you, dear. Thank you for that info, because I knew it was something, but yeah. The raccoon fold, it's coming soon. But so we're still working on the reels and all that advertising. But yes, this is very exciting. And I'm just going to show you the inside, because when I open this, I'm like, they did a good job packing this. This is a good job. So when I show you this, you're not really going to see. You will see a little sneak peek, but you won't know what's in the box. Are you ready? Wait, maybe you will. Hang on. Oh, good. It does it. Okay. Ready, set. This is what you're going to get when you open the box. Can't tell you more than that, but I love how they packed it with that postcard on top. Very excited about this box. I'm hoping that we can do more of these boxes. So yes, HSN January, end of January. Yes, end of January. So let's see what else is new in the life of Stephanie. Trying to think. I don't think there's anything else. Ruth Debbie, that's funny. Kelly said cute. I know, you guys. It's Shelly, I can't tell you what it is yet. It's not time. It's not time. But we have a lot of fun stuff coming up for Black Friday and all the good things. Excited about that. The dog finally fell asleep. Finally. We took her yesterday. Our neighbor had an event for Veterans Day. It's kind of hard because not everybody gets Tuesday off. So, like, we're not taking Tuesday off, but the government's already shut down. But government holiday. Ooh, Russ had emergency laser eye surgery. Wow, from Friday till now already. You already did it. Wowzers. Ann says, when is the next? I hope everything's okay, Russ. Ann says, when is the next HSN appearance? Let me look. Whoops. I have a dentist appointment in January. Not that you care. It is January 27th. So it's really far in the future. Love the t-shirt, Sea Beach says. Thank you. Julie gave it to me. It has a lot more on the back, too. You want to see? Hang on. I'm freezing. Otherwise, look. Isn't it cute? And it's pink. It's pink. So, hello. The world is, I wish. See, look. Everything in Stephanie's life kind of has to be some form of pink. Otherwise, my keyboard. Otherwise, can you see my keyboard? Oh, you can't. Oh, this side. Oh, hang on. It's stuck there. See, even my keyboard's pink. Yeah. Everything in Stephanie's life needs to pretty much be pink because pink makes me happy. And so, look, even my Post-it notes are pink. So, yes. Stephanie's life is pink. Oh, let's see. Gail has today and Tuesday off. That's the way they should do it. Hi, Peggy. Let me tell you about what we did yesterday. Okay, so Diane says she takes every Veterans Day off and she goes out and finds 10 veterans to give a gift and card to as a thank you. Oh, wow. This year they are getting 3D light boxes. What's a 3D light box? I want to know what that is. Russ is getting a Buc-ee's in Indiana. Oh, Buc-ee's is just the best. I love Buc-ee's. We don't have them in California. Okay, so hang on. I was talking about something. Oh, crap. What was I talking about? Veterans Day yesterday. So our neighbor has every Veterans Day Sunday before, he has a little kind of like a picnic in the park where he invites all his veteran friends. And we had a lot. It was really cool because it's actually Veterans Day is an international thing. And so we had people from the German army here. We had people from the British army. And we had people, there was one other country involved. I don't remember, but they were in uniform and it was so cute, and it was just fun to get to talk to people. One of the guys grew up in Belize. I was like, wow, fancy. Like, wow. But these are all friends of our friend, and our friend I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that kind of stuff, but he works for the British military. I know I'm allowed to say that. I don't know how like secret his job is. Gosh, I've never asked him. I'll have to ask him. Anyway, fun, Diane. I love that. Let's see. So we had a little picnic in the park. Kenny and I went after lunch, after church. And so we took the DOG for a WALK. She knows that word now, you guys, which I'm really excited. She knows the word WALK if I say it out loud. She knows it. So she's learning. And so it was the first time she got to meet a lot of other dogs. And there was a lot of people there. There was probably 40 people at the park. And so she did really well. But we met a family that has a full-size golden doodle and a Bernedoodle. And they had on the leashes that it's called a lead, I think. But it goes over their nose a little bit too. And Kenny and I always thought that was first so they don't try to bite. But no, it just makes it so they don't pull from you. And so we are going to, We are, oh, Peggy's husband is a veteran. Tell him thank you for his service. Thank you. Oh, cute. I love that, Ruth Debbie. So I'm just saying that it was just, oh, sorry, leash. I bought one on Amazon. I can't wait to try it. Do any of you use that kind that has the thing over their noses? Because I think I found a spammer. So that's oh, Danielle says okay, it's called a gentle lead for her dog, and it makes walk so much easier. Okay. Oh, Margaret's husband retired from the Navy in 1994. Tell him thank you. But so I'm hoping this leash will work, because right now she just gets so excited. She tries to run and she with the leash. Oh, sorry, I woke her up a little. She chokes herself. We tried to do like a real-on harness, and that did not go well. But I'm hoping this lead thing just like calms her down a little bit. I'm really Debbie says they work amazing on dogs. I'm really excited about it. I think we're supposed to get it today. I'm hoping it helps her not just like bring it down a notch, right? Rhoda's husband retired 31 years in the military. That's amazing. Kathleen says her husband was a Marine. Oh, tell them thank you. Give them an extra hug. Tell them it's a hug from me. I appreciate it. People don't, I mean, it's just amazing, the sacrifice. Kenny, speaking of, how appropriate but not appropriate that we're watching a movie. Kenny turned it on last night. See, okay, here's the deal. Sunday nights, we both watch TV. That's like the only night we ever watch TV together. And we'll pick the movie or we'll do something, right? So I picked one that has, what's her name? I always want to call her Rumor Willis, but that's not her name. She's a little on the heavy side. She has an accent. She's blonde. She's beautiful. What is her name? Somebody's got to tell me what her name is. Paula's husband was in Vietnam. Tell me, hi, Damari. What is her name? What is her name? What is her name? She's really, really funny. She's really funny. Oh, gosh. Come on, somebody's got to tell me what her name is, because I'm not going to be able to move on until I know what her name is. It's something different. It's not like Joan. Rebel Wilson. Thank you, dear. I was going to go crazy. I always want to call her whatever. What's her? Rebel Wilson. Okay. Not Amy Schumer. No, Rebel Wilson. That chick is funny. So she was in this movie, and like we always watch old movies, like we don't care. 1990 or something. I don't know what it was. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I love her. I'm going to love this movie. It sucked. It was about, she says that rom-coms are stupid, and then she turns into living in a rom-com, romantic comedy. And so I'm like, but I thought it would be cute for us to watch, because I like lighthearted stuff, right? Obviously. So we watched that, and I'm like, that was a dud. So Ken's like, okay, let's watch something else. So I said, okay. I don't know why I let him pick. Why do I let him pick? Like, on what earth is it okay that he gets to pick? He picked a movie called Black Hawk Down. And yeah, it's about military, and the helicopter goes down in this horrible country, and it's a true story, based on a true story. Besides not watching the news, I also don't watch just sad things. And this is a sad thing. We only got through half of it, and I'm like, okay, I need to turn off. I need a break. So yeah, break. It was a little crazy. It's good night, Shirley. She's got to go get some sleep in before work. Let me just tell you. Yeah, Dawn says it's a good movie, but definitely not for you. Yeah. So we're taking a break on it. So we'll go back to finish it, because I know he wants to. And I try to do things that'll make him happy. So we will finish watching it. But luckily, he goes to bed early. So usually he goes to sleep around 8 p.m. So I'm reading some lighthearted little book right now. I don't even know what it's on my Kindle. And it's just nice and sweet and whatever. And so I got to fill my brain with that for 2 hours. So I was fine. But yeah. But veterans and military and the things they go through, and in that sense, it was good. I think all Americans especially our younger generations, need to see what our military has done for us in the past and what they continue to do for us. Because I don't think they are as appreciated as they should be. They should be making millions of dollars a year, and they're not. It's everything in this world is backwards, right? And I just think that people that always talk about, oh, they want us to be a socialist country or whatever. It's like, okay, move. I'm not going to talk politics. I'm done. I'm not going to talk about that. But anyway, I think everybody should kind of have to watch it. Kate says she watched Frankenstein on Netflix and it was good. Definitely not for me. Definitely not for me. Thank you for Stephanie. I understand that. Thank you. Ken needs to pick from the Hallmark Channel. Yes, but the funny thing is, Ken always says, okay, Hallmark Channel is, she loses her job. She goes back to her hometown. She is engaged where her old house is, but I mean, in the town, in the city she lived in, but she goes back home and runs into her ex-boyfriend from when she was a teenager, and they start to fall in love. And then the rich boyfriend from the other city comes in, and then they like tussle, and then she ends up with her first love. That's pretty much 98% of them, right? Now you could change it and say, well, one time she was a baker, one time in one movie she's a florist, one time she is, but they're all the same. But they're nice and light and easy, right? Yeah, just saying. Daniel says, I love the cheesy Hallmark. No, I totally agree, because it's light and easy, right? It's easy. It's easy on the brain. It's easy on the body. It's just easier. Yeah. Sharon has a lot of veterans in her family. Grandfather, dad, 2 uncles, brother. Wow. Thank you. Kathleen says he's not wrong. Ken is not wrong about that. No, he's right. But they're also good movies for me to watch, like when I'm designing, because I like to have something on in the background that I can watch, but not have to really fully pay attention to. So those are good for that. Yes, most definitely. Jane says, I totally agree about the lack of understanding about what our military goes through. Yeah, Ken and I were talking about it a little bit last night. And it's like, people just don't understand. And I even know I don't understand all of it because, I don't. But I try to, I joined the American Legion because my dad was a Marine 100 years ago. Not really 100, but you know what I mean. And I'm excited because they have a meeting coming up later this month on, it's an informational meeting about our current military families. And I'm really excited about that because I'm looking forward to learning more about what they go through, what their struggles are, things like that, living on base, things like that. I'm really looking forward to that informational meeting because I want to be able to help more. And like the American Legion does, like they'll do baby showers for the new moms and things like that. So I'm really excited about getting involved in that. So let's see. Peggy says, thank you to all. So you know what? Oh my gosh, I gotta go. I hope I didn't have a meeting at 11. I ignore my emails when I'm online with you guys, and sometimes I get myself into trouble. Hang on. Hang on. I just gotta make sure I'm not in trouble. I think I'm okay. Okay. So my friends, I do need to get out of here though. I need to get some work done. Luann says she recently watched a Hallmark on YouTube about a grandmother's story about becoming a rockette and telling the story to her granddaughter. Ooh, that sounds good. Different, huh? Let's see. Okay. Kate says she doesn't like watching movies with her husband. He likes the suspense and scary stuff. I know, me either. Yeah, I know. I'm not much into that. Kathleen says she's having stamping withdrawal because of a rotator cuff surgery. Oh, hon, I'm sorry. Sheila says, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for the chat. You're welcome, you guys. Melissa says, please pray for her family. We lost her father-in-law last week. Oh, I'm sorry. Quilty, yes, you will be. I'm writing it down, Melissa. Quilty, yes, you will be able to buy the Black Friday items separate or in 2 different bundles. Jerry says, I'll see you Thursday. Yes. So my loves, I will see you Thursday. Ken will see you tomorrow for his Take Two Tuesday. I will see you Thursday for another episode of Stephanie's Crafting Corner. But then also Friday, same time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And I'm going to do the live card kit reveal. Okay, guys, have a great day. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. I hope you, oh, Debbie says she needs prayer for her mom. Fern is in the ICU. Oh, goodness, honey, I'm sorry. But have a great day. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. God bless you all. And I will see you on Thursday night. Take care. Love you. Thanks for spending some time with me today. I always love it so much. You guys have no idea. Take care. Bye-bye.